Κυρίες και κύριοι, καλησπέρα σας και πρώτον συγγνώμη για τα σπασμένα μου ελληνικά. Είναι μεγάλη μου τιμή που με γνωρίζετε για το Pre-Gallian Award και είμαι πολύ τυχερός που έχω μια δουλειά που με ευχαριστεί και αγαπώ τόσο πολύ και που δουλεύω με συνεργάτες και φίλους που με έχουν βοηθήσει στην καριέρα μου. Science has the power to change the world for the better. In our industry, we're lucky that we're sometimes able to translate our science into medicines that can transform the lives of millions of patients. There's nothing more motivating or inspiring, and it's all the more remarkable when you consider how difficult it is to discover any new medicine. It requires exceptional talent, remarkable teamwork, resilient teams, and most importantly, a hunger to learn from our mistakes and improve what we do every day, every month, and every year. From a young age, I've been fascinated by science. And as I slowly progressed through my education, I realized that my enjoyment of science could perhaps one day become a career, although I didn't really have any idea where it would take me. During my PhD studies, I was lucky enough to be sponsored by a company, Merck Sharp & Ohm, and experience the excitement and challenge of applied science, a science environment where everyone was working towards a common scientific goal, trying to understand disease pathophysiology, then trying to translate this understanding into something that could be applied into making a medicine. This experience shaped the trajectory of the rest of my career. I'm so lucky to be where I am today. I feel like I have the best job in the world, and I have the privilege to work with some of the smartest and brightest scientists in the world. How did I get here? Hard work, definitely. A lot of luck. Taking opportunities when they arose at the right time. Not being afraid to fail or succeed. And most importantly, working with the very best people and teams around the world. I've also been lucky to have some great mentors along the way and worked with people that were brave enough to take risks with me in the early stages of my career. This is something I'm very passionate about now, identifying young talent, trying to help and nurture it, accelerate people's development. It's one of the most important roles I have to play now in our company. Culturing the next generation of scientists and scientific leaders is incredibly important. Of course, high-quality science and scientific rigor is central to everything that we do. You have to be keen to seek the truth, ask those killer questions of your scientific hypothesis. Be comfortable that you will find out that your hypothesis is wrong. But importantly, it's these questions and answers that teach us the most and that allow us to evolve and reshape our scientific hypotheses. Working with diverse teams from both the private and public sectors is also important. Science knows no boundaries, and I'm passionate about being as open and transparent as we possibly can be when it comes to basic research. I've also championed working with the best scientists from around the world whenever we can, whether they be from academia, non-governmental organizations, or other peer organizations, pioneering open innovation partnerships where our scientists from the private and public sector work side by side is critically important. And of course, surrounding yourself with talented people and talented teams, people that can challenge you, support you, teach you, working with teams that are diverse, whether they be diverse by geography, gender, ethnicity, or sexual orientation. With diverse teams comes diverse and original thinking. I'm so proud of how we've transformed AstraZeneca over the past 8 years, and this is because of the incredible people I've been lucky enough to work with. Since 2012, we've increased AstraZeneca's R&D success rates almost 5-fold and launched more medicines than ever before across a variety of diseases such as cancer, asthma, diabetes and cardiovascular disease, helping to treat millions of patients. The pace of scientific change and pipeline change has been remarkable considering the long cycle times in our industry, and more so considering that most people in the external scientific and investor community thought our company would never return to growth. The company has gone from being perceived as one of the weakest in R&D to being one of the strongest now. I'm incredibly proud and privileged to have played a small part in the transformation of our pipeline and our culture. I'm lucky that I have one of the best jobs in the world and I absolutely love my job. I'm also exceptionally lucky that I have an understanding wife and two lovely young daughters that keep me grounded on what's important in life. And if that isn't enough, I also have my Greek mother who really tells me what's important. You only get one life, and I try to live mine to the full every single day. Loving my work, loving my family. Thank you all once again for the great honor. Thank you to my family for your support every day of every year. And thank you to all of the wonderful people that I've had the privilege of working with throughout my career. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Καλό σας βράδυ και ελπίζω να μιλήσουμε σύντομα.